Almost at the starting barrier, or the starting point. Racing it away now. Near the inside, Sir Castleton's trotted out very quickly, and so did Israel, and Scotch Tars made a brilliant beginning and going up for the lead. They were followed wider out by Sure Court, but going in to get some cover. Just caught a little wide as the favourite about now, and Hannibal Hess trotting ahead of her. They were followed by Game Command, right in behind them General Link, Hard Cash, then Triumbro, and Basildine settles back last. They race round the first turn in fours, and the leader Sir Castleton, Jenna's got up to trail. Over on the outside the Scotch Tar settling back a length or so. Now Israel to get some cover. General Link is 3 deep along the rail. Sure Court's going forward on the outside. Hannibal Hess is 4 wide. Game Command trotting on its own next is followed then by Triumbro, the inside. Hard Cash a half a length away. Favourite about now is going around Hard Cash, and last is Basildine. They travel down the back with just on 1900 metres to run in the New Zealand Trotting Championship. The favourite Sir Castleton in front by a length now. Sir Castleton leads them down the back. Jenna's in trailing the leader. Sure Court the outside. Scotch Tar getting cover in behind Sure Court, followed by General Link 3 deep in the inner. Hannibal Hess and Israel around the outside, followed by Triumbro. About now the second favourite getting a little closer, followed by Game Command, Basildine, and Hard Cash is last with 1600 metres to run. The favourite Sir Castleton bringing them round the turn by about a length now. Jenna still trailing the leader. Sure Court the outside facing the breeze. General Link 3 deep along the rail with Scotch Tar on the outside. Wider out on the track to Hannibal Hess. Israel was next about now 3 wide round Israel. Triumbro buried along the fence, followed by Game Command and Basildine, and still last at the back of the field is Hard Cash. They race down the straight just over a lap from home. 1200 metres left, and Sir Castleton trotting well in front, followed by Hannibal Hess. And just on the inside of Hannibal Hess is Sure Court. Right behind the leader, the North Islander, Jenna, about now has become fairly prominent, but 3 wide round Scotch Tar, General Link the rail. They were followed by Triumbro, Israel in the centre, then Basildine, Game Command and Hard Cash. 1,000 left to run now. They make their way into the back. Sir Castleton still by a length the leader from Sure Court. Jenna's travelling nicely in the trail. Scotch Tar the outside. There's about now, and she's let loose, and she's going up 4 wide and trotting up to join them. They were followed by General Link. Hannibal Hess going back double quickly. Basildine spears around the outer. They were followed through on the centre by Israel. In behind them Triumbro, and going around on the outside pretty quickly too. Now down the back is Game Command. Hard Cash drops back to second to last, and Hannibal Hess is last. 500 metres from home they come off the back, and Sir Castleton about now is right next to him now and attacking hard. Jenna right in behind the first 2. Then Sure Court giving a bit of ground going past it. Basildine running into it as well. General Link next along the rail, then Game Command followed by Triumbro, Israel and Hard Cash. Scotch Tar has drifted out of it, and so is Hannibal Hess. They turn for home. 220 metres left. Sir Castleton being attacked by about now on the outside. Sir Castleton, though, he's got something left, and he's travelling nicely from about now. Jenna's starting to run on pretty well further back to Basildine and General Link. But Sir Castleton's going to win the New Zealand Trotting Championship, and all the way victory by about 3 lengths from about now. Jenna home third, followed by Basildine, which broke. They were followed back on the inside of those by General Link, then Hard Cash. Next home was Israel, followed by Triumbro, Game Command, Sure Court, and about 20 metres back to Hannibal Hess and Scotch Tar, the last one in.
And a very, very impressive win to this horse, Sir Castleton. On his day, he's virtually unbeatable, and this was certainly his day. Drew 1 at the barrier, went out and left the others to it all the way, led all the way, and was never seriously challenged, although about now made a pretty good job of trying to run to him in the straight. Now let's have a look at them as they turn for home. Coming round towards the home turn, Sir Castleton's in front and doing things pretty well at the present time. Patrick O'Reilly Jr. just hanging on there, nursing him round the corner. Colin de Philippi on about now, getting anxious. He knows he can't afford to let this horse slip away in the straight. About now it had a tough run, and she was just feeling the pinch a wee bit there. Jenna was in on the trail, and Basildine with the blue harness there was running on pretty well, but 4th was the best he could eventually do. They've got about 200 metres to run, and Sir Castleton nicely clear at the moment, out by about 2 lengths. Jenna on the inside is running on pretty well, going down on the inside of about now at this stage, but isn't going to catch her, and Basildine the best of the others. They get down close to the winning post, and here is the winner, Sir Castleton. A brilliant effort, great trotter, led all the way and gave nothing else a chance. Patrick O'Reilly just sits there. He knows he's got the race all sewn up, and he gets down to the line and wins it by the best part of 3.5 or 4 lengths. About now a gallant race for second. She was off the track most of the way. Jenner, his usual honest race for third. That would be the best that he could do, and a long gap back to the others. And there's the winner, Sir Castleton, coming back to the #1 spot. Driven by Patrick O'Reilly Jr., who's been his pilot in most of his races, although Paddy Timmins did the job at the Inter-Dominion Championships in Auckland. Dividends are up, and the winner, #1 Sir Castleton, paid $2.40 for the win and $1.60 for the place. The second horse, #8 About Now, $1.50. She was the actual favourite. And for third, #10 Jenner, $1.60. So the punter's right on the mark. #1 Sir Castleton, $2.40 and $1.60 to win. #8 About Now for a place, $1.50, and for third, #10 Jenner, $1.60. All official in the New Zealand Trotting Championship, and a fine win to Sir Castleton.